As I travel the country, I see many moments where Indigenous teachings, if they were used from the outset, would have had us in a much different place.
On Friday, it was announced by the Crown-Indigenous Relations Minister Gary Anand that $83 million will be given over 3 years to the Canadian Light Source to help further Indigenous research. The Canadian Light Source is a national research facility that produces the brightest light in the country, which scientists use in health, environment, and agriculture research.
So we do need to go back to Indigenous knowledge. That is where traditional knowledge really has medicinal value. It can compete with science in every way.
Canadian Light Source is working on projects that bridge the gap between Indigenous teachings and modern science. Dallas Pelly is part of the education team at the Canadian Light Source and says tour groups have already seen how Indigenous teachings are being incorporated firsthand.
We've actually had Indigenous students from Carry the Kettle come, and they brought bison hair as an example, and they put the bison hair in the beam line, and they were able to examine the chemical composition of that hair.
In addition to the funding to the Canadian Light Source, an additional $30 million is being donated to the International Vaccine Centre at the University of Saskatchewan. Rachel May, APTN National News, Saskatoon.